What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another video. I'm excited for today's topic because it's something that I've been dealing with for the past couple of months, and it's all about relationships. Many of you guys know me as a guy who's been the affiliate, expert for the last 14 years. I've built a ton of relationships, and one of the dots I've always tried to connect with people is that strategic partnerships, affiliates, joint ventures, whatever you want to call it, goes well beyond the money, right? A lot of us go in there and go and try to create, one-off relationships, make the money, move on to the next. And it's no different than our front-end offers, right? We're constantly needing to spend money on the front to create the buyer. And usually the problems come after the buyer comes in the door, right? The customer journey, the experience, the indoctrination, all the stuff that happens that lengthens the customer value, right? This is no different than your strategic partnerships and joint ventures. Whether you're working with a person and selling their services or they're selling your services, we all know how difficult it is to establish a long-lasting relationship because honestly, that's where the most amount of money is made. So if you're listening to this and you're constantly looking for one-off relationships and are exhausted by the need to constantly, fill out contact forms and cold outreach and, have a biz dev person or an affiliate manager always reaching out to people only to realize, man, there are just either not enough people or the ones that I do find that don't really result to good ones, how exhausting that is. Pay very close attention because there's a very simple solution to this. When I wrapped my head around this on what made me unique and allowed me to survive 14 years and have worked with affiliates for more than 10 years, for more than 8 years, and have made well into the 7 figures with just singular relationships for the clients that I work with, it all boiled down to the relationship. I didn't just look at our promotions as ones and zeros and data and sales, right? That's very important. But when I went to networking events and masterminds and all these, we very rarely talked about the numbers. We established a deeper relationship. We cared about the people that we've made money with. That was icing on the cake, right? If you're looking at all of your strategic partners, your joint ventures, your affiliates as transactional, that's your number one problem. If you could start looking at these businesses as people, someone that you would want to hang out with, someone that you have a sincere care about, where you want to get invested and ask about their families and see what their interests are, what their favorite foods are. One of the guys I talked to the other day, I haven't done business with him, but I love what he does. And I knew that he loved farming, right? That's what I talked to him about. Hey, how's your greenhouse doing? How are your tomatoes doing? And all these things. When someone likes you as a person, fundamentally, what I've noticed is that it naturally translates into the possibility, a high possibility of working with one another, right? Obviously, your products, your services have to match and all these things. But a lot of the times we take the approach of going as, here's our product, here's what we do. We make you a lot of money. Yes, you work together once, make some money, you do it again. But at a certain point, what creates longevity in this relationship is getting to know the actual person, right? After 14 years, all the times I go to these networking events, I never talk about it. This is the extent of us talking about hey, are you free? Do you have a promotion in February? Cool. Let's get everything set up. Good to go. Because we've already established the relationship. And what keeps it going when I get an email 2-3 months, hey, Frank, just wanted to reach back out to you. We have an opening coming up in 2 months. Hey, Frank, I'm looking for an opportunity. Do you know anybody? They only reach out to me because I have a strong relationship with them. Yes, we've made money together. That is important. But even if we didn't make that much money together, they would still reach out to me because they know what they're getting. The overall experience is good. We all win. There's full transparency. There's good communication. There's all these layers to relationships when you put your intention and care behind it. So I hope today when you guys are listening to this video and you guys are trying to establish stronger relationships with your existing affiliate partners, ask yourself, Are we going beyond the transaction? And if you're not, focus on that this year. I promise you, the stronger the relationship, the deeper the opportunity. And the deeper the opportunity, the more revenue you will generate together. Okay. And it will require you less need to constantly send someone out there to find relationships that are far less valuable than the ones you have now, or the ones that you're looking to establish. Let's start caring about our relationships more than just a transaction. Thank you guys so much for listening today. Hope this was helpful. You guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share it with someone who may need to hear this. Join the community. My goal here is to always provide you guys with this type of value and honesty and transparency every time I produce content. So thank you guys so much for being here, hearing me vent for a little bit, and I look forward to talking to you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.